so the next question is related to positive and negative experiences. I think overall the positives outweigh the negative, but the negative ones definitely are big enough concerns to where they sometimes make us feel like, oh my gosh, is this the right choice? Even though we know in our heart it is what's best. I would say that one of the things that was really great is kids love movement. And so they love knowing that it's completely fine to use this space that they need to in the classroom and even outside of the classroom for that matter, depending upon where they're at in their process of learning or what they're doing, like with their projects or just general tasks. And they love conversation. And so as long as it's productive conversation and it's purposeful, it's awesome. And so it's nice for them to know that it's acceptable behavior. I felt like there were lots of times where kids were actually not wasting as much time as they normally did. And occasionally, if we had issues, it was pretty easy to redirect them and remind them about the importance of this, and that I was working really hard to honor them as individual people and learners. And so in turn, I just needed that minimum expectation met, and they responded well. I love the idea of being able to work on one-on-ones with kids who genuinely wanted my support. And so that was really nice to be sought out. Not necessarily as just a person who has all of the knowledge, but to be seen as a reference or a resource for them. So that was really nice. Challenges wise, I think Lindsay hit on most of this, but technology. Limited technology is tough. It is pretty much impossible to teach and be highly effective in today's world, and to even be a successful person in today's world without technology skills. And so I think the more that their technology is limited, it also limits their skills. Because I'm a person who wants to kind of give everything I have and every opportunity I can think of to kids, when I don't have access to resources, that's very frustrating for me. I almost kind of turn into a 3-year-old toddler and throw temper tantrums, but it's so necessary to the work that we're doing, and it alleviates so many discipline issues and so many lulls in their learning if they're productive and can be productive because they have what they need. And then, like I mentioned before, letting go and feeling like this is good for kids and it truly is a productive use of their time, that is tough. And so sometimes I have days where I feel like I regret what I've done because I feel like they're not progressing as quickly as I wanted. But I know it is what's best for them, so I'm just going to have to continue to work on my deadlines and figure out what I'm willing to live with in terms of my deadlines sliding. So those are the biggest pieces.
Okay.